Elle is a modest and sweet girl who is not popular at school. One day she finds out that someone forbade all the guys even to consider dating her. It's Mary recaps with you, and today I will tell you about the movie The Kissing Booth. Elle lives the life of an ordinary American teenage girl. She grows up, enjoys dancing, worries that she has not yet kissed anyone, and tries to think less about Noah Flynn, who she secretly adores. Elle does not even dream of mutuality. Firstly, Noah is a school legend, and it is unlikely that he'll pay attention to a modest girl. Secondly, he is the older brother of her best friend, Lee. Elle and Lee were born not just on the same day, but in 1 minute, June 7th, at 1:47. They have been inseparable ever since. The friends played, grew up, danced together, and established an agreement. According to the deal, the friends' family members remain inviolable. They cannot fall in love, meet, or start a relationship. Now Elle is going through a difficult period. Most recently, her mother died, and now the girl is trying to move on as the new school year is heading. Sitting by the pool in a friend's luxurious mansion, Elle thinks about how to raise money for the school and tries not to get too distracted by Noah, who wanders around and kindly plays pranks on his brother and girlfriend. The first day of school begins with failure. Before leaving the house, Elle's pants burst, the spares are dry cleaned, and she has to put on a short skirt, which she has not worn since 9th grade. The provocative Elle outfit causes laughs and tears from her classmates. A young man named Tuppen begins to pester her, and Lee cannot protect her friend. Fortunately, Noah appears in time to knock the insolent teen off his feet, but this does not save him from trouble. Elle got told off for violating the school dress code. In addition, Noah admits that he protected the girl only because he treats Elle like a sister. Of course, this is not what she would like to hear. In the school cafeteria, OMG girls, Olivia, Mia, and Gwyneth, the most popular at school, suddenly sit down next to Elle. They talk, laugh, and ask Elle about Noah. The OMG even offers her friendship but suddenly jumps up and leaves, stopping the girl mid-sentence. Elle does not get it. Are they interested because Noah stood up for her? The next day, Tuppen shows up to class wearing a skirt just as short as the one Elle wore the day before. Everyone laughs, and Elle feels delighted. She immediately forgives the guy and agrees to give him a phone number. She goes on a date, the first one in Elle's life. However, Tuppen does not show up at the appointed time, and when he finds Elle and Lee at the slot machines, he admits that Noah did not allow him to meet the girl. Moreover, Lee's brother has long banned all the boys at school from asking Elle out on dates. An outraged girl calls Noah, demanding an explanation, but he calmly says that he just cares about his brother's friends. No good idea for a fundraiser comes up, and Lee suggests organizing a blind kissing booth. However, when his words are not approved, Elle hastily declares that Noah Flynn will be one of the participants. Now the offer is enthusiastically accepted, but Lee's brother refuses to participate in the attraction. Elle sees Noah kissing a new girl on the balcony at a party and tries to talk him into it. It seems there is a chance. The guy clearly doesn't mind, even drives his girlfriend away when she is rude to Elle, but still does not want to be a member of the kissing booth. A distressed Elle returns to the OMG girls and lies about getting Noah's consent. New girlfriends slip alcohol on the naive girl so that in the end, she gets drunk and starts to undress. Noah saved Elle again by taking her away from a party. He even puts her to sleep in his room. Waking up in the morning with an intense hangover, the girl realizes that she does not remember anything about the past night, but Noah reassures her he slept in a different place, and there was nothing between them. After awkward explanations and an even more awkward fall that leaves Elle hugging a half-naked guy on the floor, she runs away in embarrassment. Elle increasingly notices that Noah is protecting her, but she can't figure out if he is doing this because of his brother or the girl. Doubt makes her act thoughtlessly. For example, when Elle accidentally enters the men's locker room, Noah demands that she must leave immediately. From the spirit of controversy, the girl puts on a real show for the guys there. The fundraiser begins. Noah never showed up at the kissing booth, but everything was going well, the audience and participants were happy, and money was springing. Elle hopes to get out of a problematic situation by putting Lee on the stage. After all, he is also Flynn. For a guy, everything ends well. He immediately gets acquainted with a beautiful girl and goes to wander around the fair with her. However, the switch made OMG girls mad, and they wanted revenge on Elle by tricking her into getting on stage for a kiss with the school's most obnoxious boy. Imagine their surprise when it turns out that Noah is waiting for his turn. When their lips touch, Elle is on cloud nine for a few moments, and only the guy's casual remark that it was just a kiss makes her upset again. Doesn't that mean anything to Noah? On the way home, the girl gets caught in the rain. Noah offers to give her a ride on his motorcycle, but the weather worsens, and they must wait out the downpour in a gazebo by the road. The young man kisses Elle again, but she quickly pulls away, stating that she does not want to become his next victory. Noah objects. In fact, he's been in love with Elle for a long time. He likes to spend time with his brother's friend, and his feelings are profound. The couple merges in a passionate kiss, but everything is ruined by a security guard who appears in the gazebo with a flashlight. He started to scold Noah for bringing his girlfriend here again. Elle is angry. So she's just one of many, just another name on the list? At another party thrown on the beach, Elle tries her best to have fun, not thinking about Noah. She's having fun, drinking, and socializing until one of the guys tries to drag her into the jacuzzi. Noah again stands up for her, but the heated opponent does not back down and begins to insult Elle. Noah knocks him down with a deft blow, puts the girl in a car, and takes her off the beach. He shows Elle his favorite place outside the city and says he has not yet brought a single girl here. He seems very convincing when he confesses his feelings, and Elle agrees to a relationship but asks to keep it secret for now, and above all from Lee. After all, the rules of friendship forbid it. Noah agrees to everything. He is even ready to do without intimacy if the girl does not want her yet, but Elle does not wish to wait, and the couple makes love on the beach. For some time, lovers manage to hide their relationship from others, which leads to silly situations. Elle has to hide from Noah's mom under the bed and leave his house by a trampoline. Noah almost cripples herself, getting out of her beloved's room through the window. The camera in the school office records the couple hugging, and Elle has to create a smoke bomb to steal the compromising recording. However, Elle and Noah are thrilled and enjoy spending time together. The only thing that upsets Elle is her lies to Lee. The girl does not want to hide the truth from him anymore, but she cannot decide how to tell her friend about what is happening. One day, Lee himself will find out everything, having found his friend in his brother's room, and then they couldn't hide the truth anymore. The guy is outraged by the double betrayal. He accuses Elle and his brother of lying to his face. Also, he thinks Lee uses the girl as one of his random girlfriends. Lee has seen Noah take whatever he wants all his life, and now he's got Elle too. The guy jumps into the car and drives away, while Elle and Noah continue to fight, blaming each other for what happened. In the end, Noah also leaves on a motorcycle. Elle is sure that their relationship has come to an end. A difficult week is about to begin. Noah disappeared in an unknown direction. Lee resets Elle's calls and does not want to answer, despite her ex-friend's efforts. Elle would have had a terrible time if it were not for the brother's mother, who comes to support the girl. The woman's advice not to give up turns out to be true. Lee's anger gradually subsides, and friends make up in the slot machine salon, where they danced silly as children. At least one problem solved. Elle goes to prom with Lee and his girlfriend. The party exceeds all their wildest expectations. Music is playing, graduates are dancing and looking at photos of highlights of school life hanging on the walls. Among them, there are pictures of Noah and Elle. There is even a kissing booth in one corner, which the audience liked so much last time. Lee goes up on stage to repeat the first kiss with his girlfriend, and Elle, watching them from the side, is happy for her friend, but at this moment, she feels the loss of Noah especially acutely. She would give anything in the world to stand on stage with her beloved. Unexpectedly, Noah enters the booth and invites Elle to come up to him. Standing in front of everyone, he confesses his love to the girl, but she is not ready to say yes to him. Elle only recently found a friend again and is not prepared to lose Lee again. Although she wholeheartedly wants to answer Noah with consent, the mind takes over. The girl turns around and leaves the celebration. At home, Noah talks to his brother. He says he truly loved Elle, but is now flying off to Harvard to prepare for his freshman year. At a costume party for Elle and Lee's birthday that the friends celebrate, Lee, dressed in a Batman costume, tells Elle that his brother is flying away. Until this moment, the girl controlled herself. She didn't want to ruin a party with a sad look. But now, learning about Noah's plans, she realizes she still loves the guy too much to refuse him even for the sake of a childhood friend. Lee himself is doing well, and she will have to lose part of herself, part of her heart, because the guy was Elle's secret childhood dream, which unexpectedly came true. She tells Lee that she wants to date Noah. She is sorry that she hurt her friend, but will not give up her feelings. If he can't deal with it, they won't be friends anymore. Lee believes that the girl is making a big mistake, but she confidently answers, she has already made a decision. It's her life, and Elle takes charge of everything. She needs to find Noah immediately. Lee accepts Elle's decision and promises to help her find Noah. While the girl asks her father for permission to leave, Lee drives the car out of the garage and the friends hit the road. While driving, Elle tells Lee how she regrets doing this to Noah and plans to make sure to tell him how she feels when she finds her. But it turns out she doesn't need to do so. In the car, Noah, dressed as Batman, sits with her. He managed to change costumes with his brother. Finally, both can confess their love without embarrassment and fear. Elle and Noah spent the next few weeks together, enjoying each other's company. The guy still has to leave for Harvard, but the couple is confident in their feelings, and, although parting makes them sad, they are not afraid of separation. Elle looked at Noah while he was leaving, whom she asked not to turn around. The girl hopes everything will turn out well for them, because they love each other, and true love can overcome obstacles. Elle goes home full of sadness and hope for the best. It was Mary with you. Click and watch even more interesting movie recaps. See you in the following videos. Bye bye.